Hello everyone. This is going to be a full body, what I call a 20-minute 4x8 workout. Orgasmicpathways.com, choose your pathways. Disclaimer, note of caution. I am not an expert. I'm a lay person. I love learning about health and wellness and sharing what I learn with all of you and what works for me and stories I've heard and so forth. So do your own due diligence, exercise caution. Do what works for you and what is safe. I'm not sharing anything here to undermine any healthcare professional that you might be working with. So basically, this is going to be 4 exercises repeated 8 times, and each round of 4 exercises is going to be about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So the work is going to be about 20 minutes. There's going to be very short breaks in between the rounds so that we strengthen our aerobic capacity and our endurance. It's going to be a beautiful workout. Make it your own. Let's get started with a warm-up first. So first, 2 minutes of some kind of cardio activity. Starting now. You can run in place. You can do jumping jacks, I don't care. Something. Bring the knees up. Kick yourself in the butt with your heels. You can do this sort of wide thing like you're riding a horse. Just something. And breathe. Something to get the heart rate up. If you're like me, you can shuffle, do the running man, T-step. Why not? Charleston, Polly Pocket, so many choices. You can march in place, you can kick your legs out. Is something. I'm gonna go back to shuffling. Why not? Another minute left. Twenty seconds. Okay, almost done with that part of the warm-up. Very good. The next part of the warm-up is going to be, we're going to do some tricep dips. You can do them on the floor. It'll look like this. Bring yourself up into a bridge or a tabletop and just simply push with your triceps. Bend your elbows and push back up with your triceps. Do 10 of those. Squeeze at the top. I'm going to go over here for some tricep dips. So whatever variation you want to do. Keep your elbows in. Keep the focus on the triceps. All right, that's 10 for me. You're probably about done with your 10 by now, I'd imagine so. All right, the next one we're going to do is push-ups. Pick whatever variation of a push-up that you want. When you're in plank, shoulders are protracted, abs are scooped, protecting your lower back, heels shooting out towards the floor, draw your kneecaps up towards your hips, and avoid forward head tilt. I'm going to do 10 push-ups on these things. You can do them on the floor, you can do them inclined. Totally up to you. All right, 10 push-ups in the books. Now we're going to do some glute bridges. Now for these, go to the floor, lay back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. You're going to drive your pelvic skyward, squeezing your butt as hard as you can, pausing for a moment at the top on the inhale. I'm sorry, on the exhale. So the inhale, you come down. On the exhale, you squeeze and you go up. So ready? 10 of those. Hold it up, squeeze it another second or two longer, and release. Very good. Okay. We gotta warm up our lower body a little bit more because that's what we're mostly going to be focusing on when we get to this workout here. So, get down into a squat. Now your squat, envision keeping your mouth as far away from your butt as you possibly can the entire time. Keep your shoulders back, chest is out. Your knees are not going out past your toes. So put most of your weight in your heels, probably about 80% in your heels. Also, make sure your knees do not buckle in like that. Keep them out. Otherwise, it's very dangerous. You risk injury. So keep your knees back and keep your knees out. My knees are going about not even halfway over the center of my feet. So my knees are pretty much over my ankles the entire time, moving slightly towards the center of my foot. So that means I got, good balance. Spine is elongated. So just do a few of these. At the top, thrust forward, straighten your legs, but don't lock your knees. And back down with the breath. Exhale. Now your next time down, hang out here for a second, and then start pulsing like this. 10 of them. Just like so. Very good. And kick your legs out for a little bit. Now we're going to do some core activation. It's going to feel really good. All right. So, on your back, we're just going to do some roll-up, V-up roll-ups. So legs are straight. If you want to do just crunches, you can. If you want to be a little more advanced, follow us. So we're just going to do 10 of these. Roll up, controlled. Don't jerk and let a lot of momentum do the work for you. You want to roll up and roll back in a controlled fashion. One vertebrae at a time. Now, when you come back down, if you can, bring your straight legs with you, and then V up. See if you can touch your toes and come back down. That's 1. 10 of these. So here's 2. That's 5, halfway there. Two more. Last one. Perfect. All right, now while the body cools down from that warm-up, but not too much, we're gonna go over what the workout is gonna be now. Hopefully my stopwatch works during this. It keeps shutting off on me. All right, so the first move, stop. First move is going to be scapular pull-ups. If you don't have a pull-up bar or you're not ready for pull-ups, grab a towel or don't grab a towel, up to you. What I want you to do is bend your knees like so, keeping your back straight. Draw your belly button into your spine, hands overhead. Try to keep a straight line so you're not doing this, but you're doing this. Pull that towel apart. I'm sorry, don't bend your elbows. Pull that towel apart, but only shrug down your shoulders. So you're gonna be depressing and elevating your shoulders. Like this, I'll give you a back view. This is a scapular pull-up mimicking. So your shoulders are elevated. Pull apart that towel or no towel. And do that. See the movement? I'm not bending my elbows. And really squeeze on the bottom. Squeeze your shoulder blades down and together. Like that. And the elbows are straight. Now if you're doing it on a pull-up bar, it's going to be the same thing. So I got my pull-up bar here. Keep my arms straight. Scapular pull-ups. This is it. So I'm just doing the same thing but on a pull-up bar. So the shoulders on a pull-up bar will protract a little bit and then retract as you're doing these. But either way, with or without a bar, with or without a towel, elbows are straight. You're just using your scapular, or your scapulae is the correct plural pronunciation. This is it. And really make a mind to muscle connection, especially if you're not using a pull-up bar. All right, the next move is going to be jump switch squats. So you got your guidelines on how to do a squat properly. So for this, you're going to be in a stance, almost like a runner stance, like you're getting set to go somewhere. And you're simply going to jump, jump, switching your stance every time. If you can't jump, you can just simply step and step, step and step, step and step. Either way will work. So you want to keep your toe and your heel in alignment every time you switch. And we're going to do that for 30 seconds. The scap push-up, pull-ups, the scapular pull-ups we're going to do for 30 seconds. Jump switch squats for 30 seconds. And then run high knees without any breaks, by the way. So you're basically going to run in place with your knees high as fast as you can, like that. We're getting your arms involved like this. You'll probably be on the balls of your feet the whole time, so your calves are going to get a great workout with this too. And try to bring your knees at least to waist hip or waist height or higher if you can. And we're going to do that for a minute. Next is going to be burpees, and that's going to be the last one. And that's going to be for 30 seconds. So everything is 30 seconds except for the run high knees for 1 minute. So the burpees, so many different variations depending on where you're at. So you could just simply do this in the first variation. You can hinge forward, put your hands down, step back, step forward, come back up again, thrust forward, and then repeat The next level up from there is going to be put your hands on the floor, jump back, jump forward, and come back up. Next version from there is going to be jump back, and do a push-up, come back, jump back, then up. And if you want to add a jump between those, you can do this. So down, back, back up, and then jump. You can jump straight legs, or you can jump with a knee tuck. That's going to be the more advanced version. And the most advanced, I'll start here, I don't know if I'll finish here, is going to be, you come down, jump back, do a push-up, you're exploding off all fours at the same time, like that, with your landing with your feet underneath you, then a jump knee tuck, and you repeat. So pick whatever variation that you want. We're going to get started here in a minute. Got my stopwatch. Hopefully it will work okay for me, because right now it's not. So we're going to get started in just another minute here. Kick your feet out. The reason why with stuff like this, we do a long warm-up with sets like that, and then we take a few minutes while still standing, still breathing until we get started, is because we want to come into this with as much energy as we possibly can for this kind of a workout. Because it's a butt kicker. We're not taking rests here except between the rounds, but not between the exercises. And the rounds are going to be very short rests. Make sure you got your water on you like I do. And that's certainly the smart thing. Just keep kicking your legs out, walking in place, getting your mind ready for what's about to come, because it's going to be beautiful. Okay. We are going to go ahead and get started now. So get set up for whatever pull-up you're about to take. I got my pull-up bar right here. Get your towel in hand if you're using one, or just get in position like so, and get ready to do this scapular pull-up, or modified version. Ready? And go. 30 seconds. Oh, that's it. Okay, so now what's next? We're going to do the jump switch squats without a rest. Go. Keep your chest up. And don't let your knees buckle in. Ready to run in place. Knees up. One minute here. Thirty seconds. Burpees, 30 seconds. Already winded, wow. All right, 2.5 minutes. Wow. A little bit of a break. I'm gonna tally over here. Otherwise, I will forget what round we are on. So, do a different color. I'll do green because we're going places, right? So that's one tally mark. Whew. 7 more rounds of that to go. That's harder than I thought it was going to be honest. So I have to pace myself now too. Rest is over. What am I doing? Pull-ups, 30 seconds, go. Okay, squat, switch, pick up, squat, switch, jumps, whatever they're called. Run high knees. How high are your knees? We're over halfway. If they're low, maybe slow down so you can lift your knees higher. Or if your knees are low, go very fast. But I'd rather you went for knee height, even if it meant slowing down. Burpees, 30 seconds. Okay, rest. Wow. Oh my word. Sip of water. Six rounds to go. Adjust your pace if you need to. Break is over. Pull-ups, scapular pull-ups. Jump, switch squats, 30 seconds. Run in place. Knees high. Normally, running in place is not hard, but after squat switch pickups, yikes. Seconds. Burpees. Okay. Ouch. That was 3 rounds. 5 more to go. Wow. We are more than a third of the way done. Ready? Go. Pull-ups. Scapular pull-ups. Squat switch pickups, go. Run in place, knees high. Thirty seconds. Get ready for burpees. Burpees. Burpees, okay. Okay. We're halfway done. Wow. Okay, rest is over. Go. That was short. Oh my God. Didn't see that coming. Squat switch, pickups, go.
Maybe I should have taken a normal break. Oh my God, no I shouldn't. Being caught off guard is part of the conditioning to become stronger and more viable and less vulnerable in the real world. You all know that. That's why I did it. Run in place, knees high. Forty seconds down, 20, less than 20 to go. I'm wasted, but I pushed through anyway. I like power through. Oh boy, more burpees. Go, burpees. Rest is over. Let's go. Okay. More than halfway there. That was 5. 3 more to go. Shake it out, don't sit down. Break is almost over. Ready? Pull-ups. Go. Scapular pull-ups, that is. Squat switch pickups. Go. After this time through, only 2 more for each exercise. How awesome is that? You can hear about the fatigue in my voice. I think it's pretty awesome. Run, knees high. To go. Seconds, that is. To go. Burpees. Oh boy. Okay. I'm modifying because I'm toast. Taking longer. And I speed it up when I can. Okay, 2 more rounds. Wow. Kicking my legs out, shaking my arms, breathing. Starts again here soon. 2 more to go. 6 down. Ready? Go. Scapular pull-ups. My grip strength is getting out now. Ah, man, okay. Squat switch pickups. That's how you know when you spent a lot of time on the pull-up bar. It's your grip that starts to weaken. I could hang longer and do more scapular pull-ups, but my grip strength was not there anymore. Down to weakness to well round out. Run in place, knees high. Put those knees up. You can do it. It's a reminder to myself as well, because mine were starting to dip. Are my knees up? Are yours? Burpees. Here we go. Strong, power through. Okay, beautiful. One more. I'm actually going to give you 90 seconds rest. Keep moving. I'll explain why in a second. 1 minute left. Try to relax, bring the breath down. Little movements like this. Recover as much as you can in 40 more seconds. 1 more round. Power through this one, knowing it's the last time you gotta go through it. I decided to take an extra long break, about 3 times as long as the normal, so that we could do it with as much explosive power safely as possible. So listen to your body. If you're not feeling explosive, if something feels wrong, back off. But if you're feeling good, I'm going to go all out. Explosive power in just a few more seconds. So get to your pull-up station, your towel, whatever you got. Last sip of water. Power through this. Add some explosiveness if you can. All right, it's been a little bit longer than 90 seconds, so ready? Scapular pull-ups, go. Now this one is not an explosive movement, but the next ones are. There goes my grip strength. Okay, squat switch pickups, no rest. Explosive. Jumping higher, more explosive. Almost. Okay, run, knees high, fast. "30 seconds. "10 seconds, burn it out. And burpees, and that's it. Faster, higher. Burpees. Let's go. This is it. Burn it out. And that's it. Oh my God. Whew. Walk back and forth. Swing your arms. Don't stop moving until your heart rate is back down within reason. That's what I'm doing. It'll take a minute, especially if you did that last round as a total burnout round. Aren't you glad I gave you that extra long rest before the last round? So you get a chance to recover more, so you would get a chance to come in for that last round more explosive, with more power, and just really crush it. Okay, my heart is beginning to come back down. Very good. Now, sort of let gravity do the work here. How I'm swinging my arms. There's nothing static about this. I'm not holding anything, which requires more energy. Just let gravity do the work here. And begin to kick your feet out like I am. Again, not holding it, just letting gravity do more of the work. Okay, with your right arm, go up, left leg in front, right arm up, bend back, big full circle like that. Do it again with your breath. One more. Go the other direction. One more for a total of 3. Now do the other side. Ready? Right foot in front, left arm up. Now the other direction. Oh, that feels so good. Now, get into a sort of a shallow squat with your legs wide apart. Bend the knees a little, knees going out, don't let them buckle in. Prayer hands like this. On your next inhale, open up your chest, squeezing your shoulder blades together, palms up. Exhale again. Hold it, squeeze. And one more time. Now we're going to do a little side stretch, and then we're going to hit the low body because that's mostly what we worked on today. So reach up with your right feet together or shoulder width apart. And I want you to extend, bend, keep both shoulders facing forward so you're not twisting. You can even kick your right hip out a little and look up towards the opening of your elbow. Stretch out that whole side all the way down your hips. Up. Now with your other arm, your left arm, same thing. Both shoulders facing forward. Side stretch. Keep your arm back. Don't let it fall forward. That's the natural tendency, so keep it back. Look up into the opening of your elbow. Okay, up. Okay, now, this last thing, now we're gonna hit the lower body. With your feet about shoulder width apart. Imagine you're scraping a pretend wall right behind you. Straight arms. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more times your own breath. Perfect. All right, now we're just going to go right into downward facing dog from here, okay? So downward facing dog. Sit on your hands and knees. Knees right below your hips, hands right below your shoulders. Tuck your toes and push your butt straight up into the sky as high as you can, pushing the mat apart with your feet and your hands. Go. Keep your arms straight, a straight line from your arms all the way up through your back. You can bend your knees if you need to. It's more important that your arms are straight. Oh yeah. Oh, that is so good. I'm going to aim this down a little bit so I can come a little bit closer to you. Okay. Now from here, we're going to go into a half splits. So right knee under your right hip, right knee flexed about 90 degrees, left leg straight, bend forward as much as you can, keeping both shoulders forward, including your right shoulder, which has a tendency to want to open up. But to get the hamstrings more, keep both shoulders forward and try to bring your chest to your foot or your ankle. Try to bring your chest to your ankle. Now, if you want to, you can bring your back knee behind you like I am with the top of your back foot on the floor. Not the side, but the top of your foot, your back foot on the floor. And see if you can go further into a splits. 10 more seconds here. Exhale, big exhale. So you go deeper. Big inhales so you can get bigger exhales and go deeper into these moves. Remember that with every stretch. Okay, come out of this. Now I want you to take your front leg, your front foot. I want you to sit on it. Bend your front knee, sit on your foot like this, keeping the top of your back foot on the ground. And I want you to work on the quad now. Reach back, pull that foot in. Reach back with both hands if you can. It's kind of a balance move too. I struggle with this one. And pull that heel in to your butt while fighting to keep both of your shoulders forward and try to pull your body upright. Mine's forward a little bit, not totally upright. My shoulders are forward. But this is where I struggle, is to get my body upright. My upper body upright. My heel is making contact with my right butt cheek, so that makes me happy. Another couple of breaths here. Come out, come back in, lost my balance. Okay, release. We're going to do the other side. Ah, that's so good. Okay, so now my left knee is below my left hip. Left knee is bent 90 degrees. Front right foot is out, leg straight. Shoulders forward and coming down. Trying to bring my chest towards my right ankle. Now I'm going to slide my back knee back more into a splits, keeping the top of my left foot on the floor. Remember, take big inhales so you can take bigger exhales, possibly get deeper into the stretch. Okay, come out of that. Now, sit on top of your right foot, bending your right knee. Back leg still straight. Top of the back foot on the floor. And then reach back. Pull that foot in. Your left foot into your left butt cheek. With both hands if you can. Whoa. While keeping your shoulders and hips both forward. Fighting to make your body, your upper body go upright, perpendicular to the floor, as close as you can to it, while maintaining balance. A lot of things going on at once, while focusing on stretching that quadricep. All right. My heel is making contact to my left butt cheek. Shoulders and hips forward. Upper body almost perpendicular to the floor. A couple more breaths. Struggling to maintain balance, but I came out, I'm back in. Welcome to the play-by-play by Tom Birkenmeyer. Okay, come out. Now we're gonna do pigeon. With your left, bring your left leg back forward again. Right leg straight back out. Top of the right foot on the floor like before. Now this time I want your front foot, which is your left foot, to come out to the side. Square your hips, both of them, to the floor. This one is very easy to open your hips like this. You don't want that, you want this. Bring your foot out as much as you can. If your knee is bothering you, I wouldn't do this one. Could aggravate a sore knee and make it worse. Otherwise, pigeon is among my favorite stretches. It is so good for the outer thigh, as well as the hip flexor. The back is stretching out the hip flexor. The front is your outer thigh that's being stretched. You can come down like this. You can also go off in a diagonal motion. Your left foot is in front. You go out to the left a little like this, a little bit more of a stretch. All right, come out of that. Switch sides. Left leg behind you. Straight left leg. Left top of foot on the floor. Front right leg, knee is bent, and your right foot is out to the side. And most importantly, square off both hips, including your left one, to the floor. If it means you come up, so what? You want to do the stretch properly. You got to regress to progress. And if you can, come to the floor. And with your right foot being the forward foot, see if you can get more stretch by going to the side, to the right in a diagonal manner like this. Beautiful. Okay, now to finish off the quads, sit like this. Sit on your heels. Knees are bent, obviously. Come back. Draw your belly button towards your spine, protecting your lower back. The point of this is not a back bend. It's a quad stretch. So don't go so far back that your back starts bending, but your quads aren't being stretched anymore. Only go back as far as you can, stretching your quads. For me, it's just about here, right around where my elbows touch the floor. Come up. All right. Now we're going to do a forward fold on the floor. Legs in front, knees straight, feet flexed. Reach up, straighten your back, big inhale. Reach toward the sky and fold forward. Try to straighten your back as much as you can. Hinging at the hips. Now fold all the way around your back if you want to, but still try to hinge at your hips also. Okay, come back up. Now this time, feet on the floor, bottoms of your feet on the floor. Bend your knees. Hug yourself in like this, under your hamstrings, like this. Hug your chest into your thighs. Now, on your next big exhale, take a big inhale. So you can take a big exhale, and I want you to straighten your knees all the way, trying to keep your chest glued to your thighs. Ready? Exhale and straighten. See if that helps you get a little bit deeper into this stretch. I think it's a pretty neat little trick. I've been doing it for years. Now reach forward as much as you can. Try to envision your chest being pulled towards your thighs or towards your ankles. See how far you can reach. Can you reach your feet yet? Can you go past your knees? Can you go past your socks? Can you touch your toes? Can you touch your heels? Can you put the whole palms of your hands on the back of your feet? How far can you go? Remember, big breaths so you get big exhales and bigger reaches. All right, very good. Oh, yeah, that is so nice. Now I want you to stand. One last thing. Just traction the whole body out after all of that. Now I want you to reach up, plug your fingers into the sky, go on your toes, and try to traction out your whole body. You're reaching as high as you can, feet planted on the ground, tractioning out your entire vertebrae, your entire spinal column, lengthening, elongating everything, decompressing the whole spinal column, your hips, everything, your shoulders. If you have a pull-up bar or something you can hang on, pretend like your hands are hooks and relax everything else. And let gravity traction everything out. And decompress everything. And that's it. All right. That concludes today's workout. Orgasmicpathways.com. Choose your pathway if you please. Thanks for being here. Drink your water. I've got I've got tons of other workouts, healthy recipes, meal shakes, smoothies, juices, you name it, grocery lists, everything to help you, all the little pieces that makes a complete whole puzzle of what fitness, health, and wellness looks like. So check it out, orgasmicpathways.com. Most of it is free. Pretty cool, hey? And subscribe to my YouTube. That really helps me out a lot. That way, YouTube still pays me. I still make money without having to charge you anything, which I think is pretty cool that YouTube has a model like that. And that is possible by people subscribing to me and commenting on the videos. So comment on this video. Tell me how you feel, what your favorite move was, what you'd like to see more of. I listen to all my feedback. So make it a great day, everyone. Thanks again for being here. Love to you all. Bye for now.